FM. We're also streaming from that SuperTalk Mississippi app, and of course you can always find us too on your local SuperTalk Mississippi radio station. And don't forget to watch us. We are on your computer, your mobile device. Just head on over to SuperTalk TV. And today we get to talk about an exciting exhibit that's coming to the Mississippi Museum of Natural Science. That's Dinosaurs Around the World is coming, and Nicole Smith is joining us to tell us a little bit more. Hey, Nicole.
Hi, Rebecca. You ready to talk about dinosaurs?
I am. You know, one of my toxic traits, Nicole, is if they open Jurassic Park back up, I probably would go.
Same, girl. Same. Right there.
I would hope that I'm just one of the many that make it out alive. I don't need to be the hero in the story. I just wouldn't go to the bathroom in any huts, and there's a few other specific things I'd probably avoid, but none of that's going to happen. We can come and keep all of our limbs there at the Natural Science Museum. But okay, so how is this? This is exciting. When is this coming? When is it opening?
So it opens this Saturday to the public, and in fact, the dinosaurs just arrived today. They've been unloading them off these semi trucks, and they're enormous. It takes quite a bit to get them set up. I just saw a video of the T-Rex getting unloaded off the semi, and my mind's exploding. It's so cool. It's so cool.
Now, do they move, Nicole, or is it are they stationary?
Yeah, no, some of them are animatronics, so some of them are going to move. Not all will, but they're really cool looking. They've done a good job of trying. Some of them are to scale, some of them are like scaled down. But they've done a really nice job of having them be like the most up-to-date scientific interpretation of how these animals are assembled. So it's really exciting.
So is this like a traveling exhibit, and the museum got, I guess, lucky enough or had the opportunity to bring the Dinosaurs Around the World, or is this unique just for the museum?
So this is a traveling exhibit. About every 6 months you see a different traveling exhibit with us. The one we just said goodbye to was Attack of the Bloodsuckers. That one was lots of fun. But I think dinosaurs, that's the way to go in the summer. You know, everyone's going to want to come see dinosaurs. And they're going to be indoors, they're going to be outside. And these are truly dinosaurs representing finds that have been around different continents all around the globe. So it's going to be great to see them.
What would be the one closest to us here in Mississippi?
Well, there's a hadrosaur. I believe there's a hadrosaur dinosaur, and we have had hadrosaurs discovered here in the state. So I think that one would be really, feels like you got your local representation there too. But then you have something like the T-Rex, which that's more of a Midwestern dinosaur, sort of a Montana kind of dinosaur. So you're going to see stuff that's local. You're going to see stuff from all around the world. I think there's an Argentinosaurus. I thought I saw that on the list. So that would be an exciting one to look at.
So you're telling me that the T-Rex is from Montana? That tickles me.
I mean, they're kind of a Midwestern kind of dinosaur thing. That's where they really have a good representation. So, yeah, Midwest Wyoming, that's a good area for T-Rex.
I love that. And as always, you guys have wrapped even more fun events within this big exhibit that's going to be here for a while. What are some of the special things that will be happening throughout the next couple of months, Nicole?
So in the summer, we love to do these little things called Fun Fridays, and it's a way of taking this traveling exhibit and kind of augmenting its content with like games and crafts and hands-on things that are really good for I would say ages 4 and up, particularly. So the first Fun Friday is actually this Friday, and it's about dinosaur defenses. So there's like a matching game, like match the defense to the dinosaur. There's even a relay race, so you can pretend to be a dinosaur and try to like walk and move and be that dinosaur. And there's even like a charades kind of game where you we pretend you're an ankylosaurus, and you have to swing your tail like you're an ankylosaurus, and poke like you've got triceratops horns. And so it's kind of a movement game, but it's also learning about dinosaur defenses. And every Friday in June and July, just about, is a different dinosaur theme for the Fun Friday. So that's going on June and July. Definitely going to be a lot of fun.
Is that all day Friday, or is that just like the morning hours if someone wants to plan their trip around Fun Friday?
It's kind of the morning, so 10 till noon, just because Normally when you have littles, at some point you're going to need a snack time or a lunch. You got to get away. But the exhibit is there, like, all the time. So, like, all these little extra hands-on things are in the morning, but in the afternoon, see all the exhibit. Heck, you can see it in the morning as well. But if you wanted to linger a little bit, that's a good way of enjoying it.
Remember, this is way in November, which I'm sure we will have you back before then, Nicole. But a tea party with now the Montana T-Rex, you will never change my mind. You can have a tea party with T-Rex.
Yeah, it's so cute. It's actually a children's storybook called T-Rex. We will have a story time, but it's going to be a lot more than that. We will have some sort of refreshment. There will be tea. There might be a craft. We're figuring it all out right now. I'm even investigating the possibility of a special program with a Rex that's, like, involved in it all. So we're building that right now. It's going to be really adorable. We did something similar several years ago. And a lot of people showed in fancy fascinator hats and came, like, really ready for a proper tea party. So we went all in. It was just so much fun.
That is fun. You need to come up with some game, Nicole, if you haven't already, where people have, like, their arms tied to their side. So they have, like, the little T-Rex arms, and they have to do, like, pick up something, or I don't know, like, you wouldn't want to get themselves messy, draw something. I don't know. But, that's the beauty of the T-Rex is, bless his heart, he's so strong, or she's so strong and powerful, but until they're not, and they can't grab
it. It would
things.
be really hard for him to actually hold a cup of tea, so maybe not so much.
Maybe not that particular event. Maybe on one of your fun Fridays you can slide that good thing sort of in there. You guys always have the best things. How long has this been in the works? It sounds like this is a major undertaking, probably even just getting it on the books.
Oh, my gosh. So choosing a traveling exhibit is very involved. You have to find out which exhibits that are out there that kind of meet the mission of your museum. You need to find out how much they are. You need to find out if they're available. And then you kind of have to combine all the things about, can we afford it? Can we put it together? What will it be like? And we put it all together. And so when we found this one, we were really excited. We had it several years ago, and we really liked it. And honestly, the whole time I've been there at the museum, and that's right after Hurricane Katrina, I've never seen us ever replicate an exhibit. We've never had, brought an exhibit back. This is the first time we've brought one back. And we've brought this one back in part because so much of it is outdoors. So about half of this exhibit is going to be placed on the museum's lawn. And that's helpful because the museum's about to undergo some renovation, and that'll be starting in August. That way, you can still have some outside time and indoor time, and all of that's good. It's just a little easier on the building while all that fun stuff's happening.
And like so many things at the Natural Science Museum, I mean, both parents and kids find it fascinating, but there's just something unique about dinosaurs. I mean, it brings out the kid in all of us, parents, but then also you have your kids that just are still finding them fascinating. What is it about dinosaurs that we love so much, Nicole?
I think it kind of ties into our subconscious. It almost feels like a fairy tale creature, and who doesn't love a good story? But also, I think we are fascinated by animals, maybe especially animals that you don't get to see anymore. And when you're little, what's more fun than thinking about something so big? The idea of this enormous thing that actually lived here. There's just something almost magical about that that's captivating. And it doesn't matter how old you are. Like if you'd asked me at 5 years old what my favorite dinosaur was, I would have told you without a doubt Triceratops, because I thought they were like super cool. And as a grown-up, that has not changed. In fact, the more I know about them, the more fascinating they are.
I was going to ask you that, Nicole, and mine's because of Sarah from Land Before Time, the Triceratops.
Oh, yeah.
She had the best
Sarah.
Personality, yeah.
And I love this too. So I love dinosaurs so much. I married a paleontologist. That's how it goes. And and he's actually going to, in July, like the first Tuesday of July at noon, we are having the noon lecture is about the Mississippi dinosaurs. So if you're a grown-up and you want to learn more about the dinosaurs here in Mississippi, that one's going to be a good one for you. It'll be that first Tuesday in July, right at noon. And it'll
well, Nicole,
be awesome.
Where do we go to find all the information for the upcoming exhibit?
Check the museum's website, Google Mississippi Museum of Natural Science, and you will find us, and you will see our calendar and all that good stuff right there, or follow us on Facebook.
All right. I appreciate your time today, Nicole. And everybody else, stick with us. We got more for you coming up next.